This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let us talk about few points which are important from your SAP FICO learning point of view or things that you should know before you proceed to decide whether to continue or not. First thing, let me put course duration. This is actually, it works in two ways. Point number one, batch duration is 4 months. When I say batch duration is 4 months, in this 4 month, first 1 month is not included. As I mentioned in the last session, first 1 month we will be utilizing only for the purpose of understanding what is basic accounting, what is overall content there in SAP FICO, right from company code creation until balance sheet, GL, AP, AR, cash, bank, BRS integration, different things we will understand without looking into SAP. Meaning, we will make sure we are at least in a position to understand, we know what is there in SAP FICO at the end of your course what you're going to understand conceptually, you will have a high level understanding on all the SAP FICO topics in the first 1 month. In this first 1 month, what will happen? You are going to understand overall content in SAP FICO, plus you will be familiar to the way I am going to teach you, I am going to drive you through your duration. Second point, you may be from a different background. Somebody may be from non-accounting background. Somebody may be already working or somebody is already trained somewhere else. Now, since we are all coming from the different background, for us to make sure we are all in the same common platform. Whatever I'm teaching, I need to make sure everybody is able to understand. And I want everybody to practice, put your effort in a right manner. For that to happen, we will be utilizing the first 1 month to make sure we are all feeling comfortable, confident with each other. Then when we start our actual sessions, meaning our actual sessions of configuration in a sequential order will be more effective for you. At that moment, whatever I teach is like you are attending or you are listening to it for the second time. When I start your day one of your regular class after a month, from then, every topic that I teach, you will find it like, yes, I am aware of it before. In short, that will give you more clarity, more confidence to feel comfortable. Batch duration will be 4 months, and then your training duration is until you get job, meaning you don't have to worry about classes are happening at a faster pace, I'm not able to understand, you don't have to worry about it. You will be with me until you become a FICO consultant or until you get the job. You will be allowed to attend the classes till the time you get the job, irrespective of the duration. Basics you will be attending. As I mentioned, once you make the full payment, you will also receive the batch 5 recordings. You can speed up by referring to the batch 5 recording and also by attending the current batch at a slower pace. Regular batch will always go at a slower pace to make sure those who are completely new to SAP, those who are from non-accounting, non-commerce background will also be able to understand. I'm not going to take the sessions considering somebody wants to speed up the classes, somebody wants to complete the classes fast. I take up the sessions considering the person who doesn't know anything about SAP. So sessions will be at a little slower pace. However, those who wants to complete at a faster pace, you can refer the existing batch recording or the previous batch recording to refer to it and then make sure you are comfortable with the content. You will be able to attend the interviews. The next one is your course fee. This is 20,000 INR. Course fee is 20,000 INR. Once you make the full payment, you will be able to refer the previous batch recording along with the current batch sessions that you will get on a daily basis. Otherwise, you will have to process the payment to two installment. Before joining the session, you'll have to pay 10,000. After a month, you'll have to pay the balance amount. But in case if you're opting for the partial payment, you will not be provided with the previous batch recordings. You will be given only the batch 6 recording on a daily basis once the class is completed. Okay. The next one, you have server. And this server I will be providing free server for 4 months. Server is for free for 4 months, and you also have paid server. Paid server is also available on payment. This is optional. Whether you wanted to opt for paid server or not, it is optional. Paid server is again a different server. Free server means I will be sharing common IDs and then common password. You can log into the system using any ID. Paid server means it is a dedicated server. You will have a dedicated user ID on your name. But here, this is not your dedicated ID. This is common ID. You can practice with any ID. Okay, and then you have interview sessions. Here, along with the regular classes, I will also be taking interview sessions on a daily basis. Every day evening, there will be one session called as interview session. In this interview session, many topics will be explained. Many topics will be made simple, considering your project, considering your interview, considering you're in a project or you're in an organization tomorrow, how you're going to work, what kind of things people will ask in your interviews, and what things you should know. Not, as I discussed, not everything can be practiced on SAP. Configuration is only 10%, remaining content is all your knowledge, your understanding about the subject. These points we will be discussing on a daily basis on the interview session. Here I will be taking the sessions on various topic which we cannot be practicing. And this interview session is common for everyone. Anybody can attend interview session provided you are able to understand. If you find no, I'm not able to understand, I'm getting confused, you can skip. If you feel yes, you are able to understand without having any confusion, you can attend the interview session also. Okay, this is all real time scenarios in projects, topics which are not related to system practice and interview questions. Different things will be discussed here. Okay, interview questions, interview experience, real-time work experience, etc. Many things we will be discussing in the interview session. Sometimes I will be talking on the different topics. Sometimes, in case if I'm not available on any particular day, I will be bringing somebody who is already working on SAP from our previous batches. Those who are already working in SAP FICO from our previous batches or from the current batches, anyone will take up the session. I mean, anyone will share their experience. What is their current work is all about, meaning those who are currently working as SAP FICO consultant, they will talk about what is their work, what they are going to do, all these kind of things they will explain, so that you will have a clarity what exactly a consultant does in a project. Or those who attended the interviews, those who got selected, those who got the offer letters, they will also be joining, they will also be explaining their experience or how their interview was conducted, how did they get the call, what was their experience and all they will be sharing. These sessions and all sometimes may not be recorded. You have to attend. Whenever somebody else is joining the session from our previous batches to share their personal experience or to share their real-time experience, those sessions will not be recorded because they will be explaining their personalized content. These sessions will not be recorded. You may not get recording. You have to attend those sessions because that may contain the personal information, their company details and all in that, which we will not be recording. This is not even available in the drive, those sessions. Session itself is not recorded because it is confidential, personalized information. Okay, you have interview sessions, server, course fee, course duration, and, and let's say regular classes. This will be Monday to Saturday, 7:30 a.m. IST. Okay, classes will be from Monday to Saturday, 7:30 a.m. IST. So these are the basic details related to the batch that we are going to start from Monday onwards. Sorry, from Wednesday onwards. Any questions on it, you can ask. Any doubts, questions that anybody has got on this, you can please raise your hand. You can put your question. Malik,
Um, Sir, regarding the previous batch cases, if someone opt for the partial payment, once he done with the full payment after the 1 month, will he get the
yeah,
access?
you'll get. Once you process the full payment, you will be given the access.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Hi Ajay. Uh,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is the
go ahead.
timing for the interview session?
It will be at 7:30 a.m., 7:30 p.m. in the evening.
The same link we will be sharing in the group.
Yeah, that interview session link will be given in this group. In the main group,
Okay.
there is a main group which is already created for batch 6. Those who paid, only they will be added to the main group. The
How
current
can I
group, whatever is there
make
for batch 6, is a temporary group.
okay? How can I make a payment?
You can process the payment either using UPI or bank transfer. Okay, whoever wants to process the payment, please message me separately so that I'll share the details for you to process the payment. Once payment is completed, I will add you to the actual group related to batch 6. And as I said, from Wednesday, we will be starting the regular classes. Okay, once I start the regular classes, recording links or class link will not be shared in this current group which we have. Okay, this current group will become inactive from once I start the day 1 of regular session, the current group will become inactive. Meaning nobody can message in it. Only I can put a message in case if anything to be shared. Otherwise, nobody can message in batch 6 of the overview group. Okay, yeah. Priya,
Yeah, hi Vijay.
yeah.
Hi Ajay. So, when we get this server link to practice,
Server link I will be sharing. Once you process the payment, I will be sharing the server details.
okay, yeah, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Any other questions anybody has got?
We're creating one more group, sir.
Sorry.
No, we like this group you can't message. You told no, sir. Like we're creating other group, one more group also.
Other group is already created, and those who process the payment only they will be added to the other group because that is the actual group for batch 6. Those who have already joined, only they will be part of the regular group, the main group. The current group, whatever is there, is a temporary group only to attend the overview sessions so that you will have an idea and understanding about what I am going to teach, what is my method, what is my approach, whether it is suitable for you or not. Because in one session, you cannot decide whether you will understand whether it is suitable to you or not. If you
Okay,
feel
sir.
that yes, you are in a position to understand, you wanted to proceed further, you can process the payment and then you can get admitted in the new batch.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Hi Ajay.
Yeah. Hi.
Ajay, do we have any real-time project classes?
Right from day one, whatever we do is like real-time project. Right from the company code creation, the way a consultant does it in a project, in the same way we will do it. So we don't do
Oh,
any topic preparation practice like practice. Everything is like the way you do it in a project. The way you get the
okay.
business process, the way you get the business requirement in a project, in the similar way, I will explain everything. Meaning how you will get the business requirement, all this content.
So we will not be having a separate kind of a real-time project from this class to this class. Everything will be like a real-time project only, all the
Everything is
training
like real
sessions.
time. You can straight away verify right from day one. If you have anybody in your circle who is working as SAP FICO consultant, you are free to verify right from day one. This is what I am learning. This is how I am practicing. Is it correct or not? If you find
Yeah,
any discrepancy, no, this is not real time. You have full rights to question me anytime that you are teaching this, but this is not correct. You can upfront put a question to me.
yeah, okay, got it. Thank you, Ajay.
Okay. So usually
Yeah,
what we all think is something called real time. When we are coming to a point called real time, it is indirectly not, it is directly representing us that yes, what you are learning is not real time. There's nothing
okay.
called real time. Whatever you are learning is real time, is supposed to be real time. Because we are not learning SAP FICO to get an idea, right? We are learning SAP FICO to become a consultant, meaning the way you practice, the way you understand should be exactly the way you will be doing when you become a consultant. On the same
Yeah,
logic, on the same approach, I will be showing any configuration, I will be talking on any content, not in a generic way. In a generic way,
okay.
wherever I need to talk, I will be talking those points in the interview sessions, or I'll tell that this is only for the information purpose.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Harish.
Uh, Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, do we get any tips on resume preparation, sir?
I will share sample resumes.
Okay.
Okay. So when I share the sample resumes, with reference to those sample resumes, you can prepare your own resume. Once your resume is prepared, you can send it to me for me to check or review. In case if there are any corrections, I can inform you.
So you mean to say that implementation project and support project details and all you will provide, sir?
I will provide the samples. I'll provide the sample resumes of 2 year experience, fresher, 3 year experience, 5 year experience. I'll share different sample resumes with which you can prepare your own resume.
Thank you, sir.
And once your resume is prepared, you can share it with me. I will review and tell if there are any changes to be made.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Manjunath.
Yeah, sir. Sir, once start the regular classes, can we install any applications in laptop, sir?
Yeah, SAP logon pad is required. This is required. If you see, you can see where is it? You can see this SAP logon.
Okay.
This SAP logon pad is required. I will share the installation link in case if you do not have it on your system. If you have this SAP
Okay,
logon pad, I'll share the connection detail. You can add it. You can start using the system directly.
okay, sir.
Okay.
And Ajay, like you will share the you will help for the Fury app as well, right? Who want to understand the
Yes.
Fury process?
Fiori also I'll make you understand. I'll also show how Fiori applications will work and how
Okay.
entire GUI you can do on Fiori also you will be trained. Meaning whatever you
Okay.
can do on GUI, everything you
Mm,
can do it on Fiori, even your configuration.
okay. Okay. And this SAP server is S/4HANA, right? It's not like
As for HANA
ECC.
2022 version, I'm giving as a free server as of now. When you opt
Okay.
for paid server, you have option to take as for HANA 2022 version or 2023
Okay.
version. Both are available on paid
Oh.
server
Okay.
basis, which
Okay.
will cost you 1,500 for 3 months.
For 3 months. Okay. Yeah. Understood.
Okay. Any other questions? Anyone?
Sir, I have already installed ECC, sir, SAP ECC in my system. To install S4 HANA, do I need to uninstall that and then
No, no,
install?
no, not required,
Not
not required. On this, you are just going to add a new connection. That's it. It's the same logon pad either for ECC or for S4 HANA. Nothing specific. You know how to add a new connection details, right?
it's yes, sir.
When you click on SAP logon pad, here you will find a new connection details, right? You'll find a new
Yes.
connection. Here, the connection details I will be providing that you have to add. If it is ECC or if it is S4 HANA, it is the same process.
Okay. So will you message it in the group or how will you share
No,
the
I'll be
connection?
sharing it separately. In the regular group, I'll put it as a message, not in the overview group.
Okay, sir.
Okay, once I start the regular classes, I'll show in the initial sessions itself how to add a new connection, how to add it. And then I'll put the connection details in the group description so that in between when somebody is joining the group, if they wanted to install it, anybody from the group can assist them. Okay.
Okay, sir. So will you be sharing sample UT documents and configuration documents also, sir, like just for reference purpose?
Yes, I will be sharing the document samples.
Okay.
Blueprint,
Thank you, sir.
UT, UOT, test script, KDS document, BPML document, functional specifications. All the real-time samples will be shared along with SAP standard documentation also.
Okay, sir.
You'll also be given SAP best practices document for you to practice in case if you want to go through how the standard processes will work. I'll also share SAP best practices content if you want.
Okay, so you'll be sharing it after 1 month or after the regular classes begins?
When it is required at that stage only I will be sharing because I don't want anybody to refer different things and then get into unnecessary confusion. At the
Okay, sir.
stage where you will find it more confident or where you feel that yes you will be able to understand, at that moment I'll be sharing the different other documentations to you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Madhu,
Yeah, yeah.
Ramesh,
Sir, good morning.
good
Sir,
morning.
20K course fee is it a single pay or can we pay two times?
You can pay two times also. If you pay two times, initially you'll have to pay 10,000. After 1 month, you'll have to pay the balance amount. But
Okay,
in
after
case when
one
you
month.
process the single payment of
Hmm.
20,000 in one payment, you will be able to refer the previous batch recordings right from day one so that you can speed up basically. You'll be
Okay,
attending the
okay,
batch 6 because batch will not go on a faster mode. Batch will always go at a slower pace to make sure the person who is completely new to SAP without having any knowledge will be able to understand. Somebody who wants
okay,
to practice, who wants to go at a faster pace because you're already aware of SAP or different reason, you can refer the previous batch recording. To go fast,
okay,
you can also attend ongoing previous batch, which is almost towards the end, so that you will be able to speed up, you'll be able to know the different content.
okay. And one more
Okay.
thing, sir. Can you cover real-time scenarios end of this FICO course?
No, in all the sessions, whatever we talk is real time. There is nothing
Okay,
specifically real time. I don't teach anything which is not real
okay,
time. All such content I don't even talk.
okay, okay. Noted.
Okay. So as I mentioned,
Okay,
right from day one, whatever I teach to you, whatever I explain to you, you are free to verify with people who are working on SAP FICO. Check with them, this is what I am learning, is it correct? When you find somebody is telling no, this is not correct, this is wrong, you have full rights to question me. In the live session itself, you can put a question to me. You are teaching this is not correct. Okay. That is the reason I told at the beginning itself, you need to have some people around you who are related to SAP, either working on SAP FICO as an end user, SAP FICO as a consultant, those who are already learning SAP FICO, those who are attending interviews, those who have already learned SAP FICO, so that you can discuss with them to make sure, yes, you are learning right content, you are on the track.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, hello, Ajay.
Sir,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi, sir. Sir, I have a question. So overview session is almost over. Am I correct? Please correct me if I'm wrong. So from Monday we'll be having the course details, right? And if we are paying you 20,000 upfront, we'll be able to access both the live classes that will be going in and also the previous batch recorded classes, correct?
Correct. 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 The live classes you will
And
be anyways attending, and you will receive the live class recording only after the class. Along with that, I'll share you the previous batch recording, which is batch 5.
Sir,
Okay.
one more question. What about the interview preparation, sir? Because I am not a fresher. I am 2-3 year experience. So I want to especially go into the course to have a better understanding of the things and to prepare for the interviews. So in that case, in the previous batch recording, will we have the interview sessions or how is it done? I just want to know about that. Means are
In
we
the
given the
previous batch,
PDF?
yeah,
Like, are
in
we
the
giving
previous
the
batch
most?
recordings,
Hmm.
in the previous
Yes,
batch
sir.
recordings, whatever you get, it
Hmm.
contains interview sessions also there.
Okay. Okay, sir. And while going in the interviews, if we are facing a very uncommon question, we can pose the question to you, sir, right? In
Yeah, yeah,
case
you
you.
can post questions to me. Usually, what will happen? Anybody who attends interviews, let me show you something. For example, if you see this, these are the questions which people attended from the previous batch in the last couple of days. Okay, these are the questions. What I'll do, they will list out the questions, they will share it with me, or they'll share it in the group. In one session or in couple of sessions, I'll explain all the questions. I'll make sure all the questions, whatever is asked in the interview, you will be able to understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And when we are doing the configuration, we will do all the configuration based on KDS. Because without KDS, we don't work or we don't do any configuration in any project. I'll make sure that you'll understand what is KDS, how KDS is designed, prepared for every project, and how you are going to do it for your company code. Which company code we are creating for our regular session. For that, I'll make you understand how this is created. Similarly, for your company code, you will prepare this draft. Based on this only, you will continue your practice. It is not like
Okay.
randomly you are going to practice. That is not going to happen because I'm not going to share any material which contains configuration document, nothing, because we will go in a approach the way that you are going to practice create in a project. So for that, there is no documentation, there is no sequence. Okay, based on the
Correct.
topic, based on the module, we will go whenever it is required, you will do it. So for
Okay.
everything, you will get the questions, you'll get the configuration points and all this
Okay.
information, how you are going to create accounts receivable, what kind of customers you will create, how you will create the BP grouping, how number ranges are created for customer, how BP numbers are created, what account group you will create, what BP group create, what number range you are going to create, how you will create BP number range, how reconciliation accounts are created, how do you connect everything. Only after understanding all these points in the Excel sheet, I'll open the SAP. Till then, I don't even show SAP. I show everything in Excel sheet. Make sure you understand conceptually. Then we will list out what are the configuration steps. Okay, in S4 HANA system, you have business partner concept. And whatever highlighted in green is nothing but these are the additional configuration step from S4 HANA system. Other than green, configuration process, whatever is listed in white color is the same in ECC and in S4 HANA system. with respect to accounts receivable baseline config. Only the green is additional in S4 HANA system. If you hide this green, everything is the same in ECC. In S4 HANA, 3 additional changes. Otherwise, it is exactly the same.
Okay.
I'll create the same configuration in ACC. I'll create a customer, I'll create a vendor, I'll show you so that you understand, okay, how accounts payable is configured in ACC, how vendor customer is created. Then I'll create S4 HANA system. There you will practically realize, okay, same settings from ECC, we are doing it here. Additionally, these 3 settings we are making so that things are working fine. Likewise for everything. If you take, this is your automatic payment related points. Okay, wherein we were talking about check, how checks are created, what forms you are going to assign to get the check. When you're practicing, you are going to do it like this. In the project, these are not used. In the project, you will add a prefix called Z in front of every form, every program. Why we will
Correct.
discuss all these things tomorrow. When you tell to somebody, I don't want anybody to tell this. I want everybody to tell this. If you tell this, you are a trendy candidate. If you tell this, you are a practical knowledgeable candidate. And when you tell this, I'll make you understand why you are telling Z, what will happen in the project, what you will do, what you are going to inform to your ABAP, and why you are doing Z. Similarly, whenever you process any payment related to check, where it will get updated, either manual check or automatic check, it will get recorded in PAYR table. Then we will open PAYR table. We will see what details are there. And then to issue a check, what details are required? You need date on the check, you need payee name, you need amount in words, you need signature. How your check looks like. This is how your check looks like. On the check, here you need to write payee, here date will come, here amount will come, here amount in words will come. You may have single signature, you may have double signature. From where these details are going to come? How do you write FS? In the FS, you are going to include the same thing. And when we do it, we will go to SAP, we will create a payment, we will understand all this information, then I'll show from the same what details are coming. What is your post dated check? What is your current dated check? What is the check format? You have something called a CTS, right? Check truncation system in India. All these points we will be discussing in a practical manner so that tomorrow when you talk to somebody, you will sound realistic. Right? Like this, for everything, we will be having examples everywhere. Let's say, if you're talking about down payment, how down payments are processed in automatic payment program, you will have an example here. Right? On this example, we will list out how many options are there to process the down payment. Option number 1, this way you can do it. Option number 2, this way you can do it. And from here, we will do the configuration. This is the flow in case if you are doing it manually. This is the flow in case if you are doing it through APP. When you are processing a down payment, you don't get cost center, profit center derived. You'll have to maintain default profit center, default cost center, depending on the entry that you're recording. Then at this stage, you will be understanding these points. This I don't teach as a separate topic. Whatever is required to complete a scenario at that moment, I will be adding different other points. So that conceptually, with the help of a practical scenario, you will understand. Tomorrow when you talk to somebody, same points automatically will strike your mind. Okay, and then you will be given assignments. I'll make you understand what is this assignment that I'm giving, what is expected from the system when you do it. Then you will understand how system should do it. Likewise, for every topic, whatever you take, you will have like this. When you done automatic payment program, you will have payment list, you will have exception list. How do you feel that it is exception? How do you feel that it is payment list? And then different scenarios, APP, basic, APP execution, single vendor, single invoice. Likewise, I will be adding different thing. If you have multiple bank, which bank system is going to pick up on what basis? Like this, on anything, whatever we take, we will be making sure that you will understand conceptually. Simple examples. with logical understanding. The same things as it is when you're looking into any project, you will have no confusion. Okay, for processing the payment, in case if you do manual payment, how you can do it. In case if you're doing automatic payment, what points are checked. Okay, like this, you will have all the points. On
Okay,
any
sir.
topic, if you see, everything will have the examples. Okay, you have two currencies, all the vendors are representing liabilities. We need to show liability in local currency, group currency, different points. All these things you cannot practice on SAP, but these are all things that you should know before you log into SAP. Only then you'll understand practically what is happening in the system. Else, we will end up doing the configuration, executing one or two T code, but we don't understand why we're doing all these things.
Okay,
Tomorrow in
sir.
the interview, these are all the points that they will be questioning you or you are supposed to explain. And these are all the Fury links. Okay, how you are going to identify how many ways you can process the vendor payment. You can make full payment against invoice, partial payment against invoice, residual payment, on account payment, invoice payment plus excess amount, single payment for multiple invoices, advance payment, payment against invoice with credit memo adjustment, what kind of documentation type you are going to use it. Okay, and how you will see these accounts payable details and all. How your accounts payable is represented in your balance sheet. If you have multiple banks, all these things practically you will be understanding. In case if you are creating house bank, how you will be creating it? What is the flow? What are the Fury links to create the bank account in 2022 version, in 2023 version? So that you know how and what you are supposed to do when it comes to bank. What are the points, logics that you are supposed to remember from the bank? We don't just like that create the bank account before understanding the fundamental points. You will use main account, sub account concept. What is main account? What is the sub account? Why we are using it? This is created at what level? How you are going to create? If you have multiple company codes, all these kind of things, how you will do it? How balance sheet is prepared? Trial balances are prepared. You will understand in a conceptual manner. And here, this is the logic that we have taken to understand how bank GLs are created. We have understood cash and bank GLs are created at chart of account level considering each company code account, meaning all the other accounts are common for all the company codes. You can see rent account in company code number 1, company code number 2, company code number 3 are same. Similarly, salaries account, stock account, capital account are same. But when it comes to bank account, bank GL account is not same in all the company code. It is different in every company code. Meaning there are certain exceptions, there are certain points which you have to talk, you have to understand. So all these fundamental points, basics, we will understand first. Only then we will go there. How you are going to create house bank account IDs, what logics you are going to follow. We'll take different examples to understand. Okay. And if you see different points in the Excel sheet only, we will understand at the end. It is mandatory for you to talk in a conceptual manner, the way you do it in a project. Tomorrow when you put in a project, you have to work on all these things. If I give you configuration, 3 steps it will be over, 3 screenshots it will be over, but I don't do it. I don't even give any config document. If you see my sheet, you will never find any configuration steps anywhere. It's all about the concept. Okay, the different points, what kind of testings and all you are going to do it. What you are going to do as a consultant, like this you will have. You see, you don't find anything related to it. This is all about accounts payable. These points, when you read or when you go through it one by one, you will have logical understanding. Different things start striking your mind. You will start thinking in a different manner. You will understand, yes, my documentation, configuration, screenshots are not helping me. After reading through all these things, you will be in a position to take out your own example and then do it. Now, this is when we did accounts payable, we did long back. Now, yesterday we started accounts receivable. So that This accounts receivable will revise your accounts payable also one more time. It's not that basics I will teach and then I'll go to another. We will complete one topic first to the extent it is required, then we'll go to another topic. And the other topic, I will be revising all the previous topics also so that you'll not forget anything. You're able to find any screenshots configurations here?
No, sir.
Any? You'll not find anything. I'm not going to share anything. I'll openly tell. If you're looking for configuration screenshot, please you can refer, get it from the Google. Because I am doing all the configuration based on the example that I write on the Excel sheet. Along with the accounting impact I will write. The same thing I'll show it in SAP. This is the accounting entry for this. Same thing I'll put simple examples at the beginning. Later on, I'll slowly complicate the examples. So that you feel comfortable, okay, I'm able to understand the example. And now I'm able to understand how this is done in SAP. For that example, whatever settings are required, only those settings I'll make. And when I add additional scenario, for that additional scenario, what additional settings are required, we will make them. So that based on the scenario requirement, you will understand how this functionality works. If you do all settings in one go, you're starting to test. You do not know which setting is working for which transaction, right? And you will be questioned at that level in your interviews to make this functionality where you are going to define the setting. Which config will control this? Or how do you restrict this? I'll give the similar examples, and then for that example to be fulfilled in SAP, what config is required. So that conceptually you will feel in that way the same screen, same functionality, you will be seeing multiple times. Automatically things will get registered in your mind. I cannot say that this is the configuration step, these are the points, please refer it, practice it. I am not going to tell at any time. Okay. Yeah. Who else? Ashish?
Yeah, hi sir. Uh,
Yeah.
for payment, we have to pay on the your number or
No, not on my number. I'll share the details. You message me separately. I'll provide the details to which account or to which UPI number you'll have to process the payment.
okay.
Okay. Whoever would like to continue, you have to message to me one by one, personally one to one. I'll share the details. Once you process the payment, please share your screenshot. Then I'll put you in the WhatsApp group related to actual batch 6.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Madhu,
Hi.
Nagababu, Ashish, you're there. You raised
Yes.
your hands.
Uh, yeah. Ajay, actually, I'm working in a domain and my shift so from 2 p.m. IST to 11 p.m. IST. So it is not possible for me to attend interview sessions during evening.
You will
Is there
get the
any
recording.
other?
You'll get
Okay,
the recording. You'll get the recording. In the group, for every group, there will be a Google Drive created and you will be given access there. And your regular batch basics session and along with the interview session will be updated there. You can refer the recording anytime.
sure, Ajay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
So how we
Ajay,
will
yes.
understand if sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
carry on.
ahead, Priya.
Yeah. So how will get the recordings like on Drive you mentioned, right?
Yeah. So for those
Yeah.
who
So
process the payment,
yeah.
and those who have been added to the actual group of basics, I will share one Excel sheet to update in the Google Drive sheet to update your
Mm.
details like your email ID and all. From there, I'll pick your email ID,
Okay.
add it to the Google Drive.
Okay.
So this it will be the same drive. Whenever I put the recording, you will be able to see it automatically.
Okay. Okay. And
Okay.
the same way which you shown for the practice, right? The learning path.
Yeah, yeah,
Same way we are
it will be
going
the
to do
same way.
for controlling as well.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Controlling, as I
Mm.
said, COPA product costing, I'm not going to configure in this batch
Mm.
because that
Okay.
is separate. Only the
Okay.
basics, overview about the functionality, I'll make you understand so that you can manage or you can talk confidently. But the
Okay.
config alone will take approximately 3 to 4 months time on CO. CO alone will take 3 to 4 months. And as I mentioned, it requires different level of understanding. You should be good at FICO, plus you
Mm,
should be good at FIMM integration, FISD integration. You should know
mm,
basic
mm,
fundamentals
mm.
related to PP. Only then you can
Okay.
plan CO. Otherwise, it's a straightforward money waste, time waste.
Okay. And for that controlling sessions also, it's included in this 20,000 or it's
No,
separate
that is separate.
again?
That is separate.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Madhu, Vishal.
Hi Ajay. Do we need to install ECC version on our laptop,
No,
or do we need to practice
ECC
on the
is not
same?
required. I'll be providing only S4 HANA access. In case if you have ECC, you can add it. But there is no separate installation for ECC S4 HANA. It is the same installation, same application, only this one. It's the same
The old
SAP logon
version
pad.
need not to practice on that.
No, not required. Whatever you do in S4 HANA system, there I am going to show all the changes practically. When I'm not showing any changes, it represents it is the same in ECC S4 HANA system. Wherever there are changes I'll explain you separately at that moment only.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. Vishal,
Yeah, I done.
Ramesh, yeah, okay.
Sir, duration is how many months, sir? 4 months or 3 months? Course
4
duration.
months. Course
4 months.
duration, it will take 4 months. This 4 months will not include first 1 month. I mean, first 3 weeks to 1 month, it will not be included because for anybody, it will take 1 month to understand SAP FICO. Anybody who is
Correct.
learning for the first time, first 1 month, it is not understood to anybody. It is irrespective of whether I am teaching or anybody else is teaching. First 1 month, I'm not talking from the training point of view, I'm talking from the learning point of view. If I'm at your
Learning.
stage, first 1 month, I don't understand anything. Your screen, your terminology, I don't understand anything. When I know you will not understand anything for first 1 month, I'm not supposed to consider it. I'm not going to consider it. But first 1 month, I'll explain everything in SAP FICO, right from company code until balance sheet, all the models,
Okay.
all the topics. Then you will understand what is there in SAP FICO, what is GL, what is AP, what is trial balance, what is PNL, what is balance sheet, what is integration, what is asset accounting, what are taxes, what is there in controlling, what is product costing, what is COPA. When you have a thorough understanding, at least a very basic level, you know
Yeah, yeah,
some kind of point structure in your mind. From there, when I
yeah.
show you SAP FICO configuration, as I showed the Excel sheet of the running class, nowhere you found the configurations or screenshots, right?
Correct.
Only you will be able to understand what is there in the Excel sheet because everything is based on the logic, everything is based on a practical real-time scenarios.
Okay. Do you have any other classes in evening time? Only morning.
Evening 9 p.m. another batch is there, but that is more than
Already running.
50% completed. Yeah, already running.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sir,
But you can
one
continue.
question.
Those who are finding that you will not be able to attend at this time, what you can do if you have decided, if you are sure about learning SAP FICO and morning time is not suitable for you, what you can do is you can continue in batch 6. Though you are not able to attend the live session, you can at least refer the recording. Maybe once I start, maybe from after 1.5 or 2 months from now, once I start another evening batch, you can refer
Hmm.
to through these recordings to get a fair idea understanding. When I start the evening new batch, you can continue the evening new batch. There will be no additional charges for it. So at
Okay.
least you
Okay.
will
Done.
feel that you will feel
Yeah.
comfortable. At anyways, it is going to take some time for you to feel comfortable, understand. At least this way you can feel that yes, okay, I am able to at least relate to the screen, understand. Whenever you get time, when you refer to the recording, mentally you are tuned that okay, this is there in SAP FICO, this is how I need to do it. When you attend the next batch, right from day one, you will be more comfortable, more clear. Because
Okay,
whatever the
okay,
time
sir.
that you are going to invest there, you have already invested here.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have become at least to some extent familiar, right? It will be like repetition everywhere. And then in the next batch, whatever I talk is not the same way that I talk in batch 6. It will be in a different way.
Different way.
So that you
Correct.
don't feel bored, "Arey, this is the same thing, I already know it." I'll tell in a different way that you feel this is something new.
Okay, sir. Noted.
Okay, yeah. All right. Naveen,
Sir, I joined a bit late. Will you upload this session in YouTube?
yeah, this will be uploaded.
Okay. One more question. Have you created the actual batch of 6?
Yeah, that is created.
If Can you add me?
Have you processed your payment?
Yes, yes. Yesterday I have processed.
Then you must be already added. If not, I'll add it. Just put a
Okay.
message to me now. I think I would have already added those who already paid. In case if anybody is missed, I'll add it.
Yeah, you gave me batch 5 classes G drive
Yeah,
access, but
then
batch
you
6
must be
not added.
already added in batch 6. Just check. You would have been
Uh,
already
uh,
added. Or put a
no, how
message to
how
me.
can
I'll
I check?
verify if you're not there. You will find on
How
your
can I
WhatsApp
check?
group you're added to batch 6. Or put a
No,
message
no,
to me.
it is
I
not
will
added.
check and then I'll add you now.
Yeah, sure, sure. One more
Okay.
question. What is the difference between this a free server access and a paid server access? Like, what is the difference
Free
between
server
these two
means it
assets?
is not your dedicated ID.
Okay,
Okay. I'll be sharing a common IDs. Anybody can use it in that server.
okay,
Even it
okay,
is a paid server, there are two separate paid servers, one for 2022 version, one for 2023 version. There you will have your dedicated user ID with limited users there.
uh-huh. Okay, okay.
Okay, in case if
Thanks.
somebody else is using the system on the screen on paid server, you know who is using it.
Okay,
And then the logged entries and all are very minimal in paid server. In free server, almost everybody may be practicing, right? Somebody may do unnecessary experiments and all.
yes, yes.
That's the only difference.
Okay,
But it
okay.
is
Thanks,
optional
sir.
to go for a paid server. As I'm providing free server, it is optional to go for a paid server, not mandatory.
Okay, sir. Okay, fine.
Okay, yeah. Sai,
Uh, Hello, Ajay. Good morning. So,
good.
if I want to go with support project, actually we should be knowing some ticketing tools, right? Like ServiceNow or ticket management. Will you cover those topics as well?
Those points we will be discussing in the interview sessions.
Okay, means how the tickets will be processed, how many child tickets
Yeah,
will be
yeah.
raised to the
All
main
all
ticket.
those points we will
What is the
discuss. I will
normal
also
process?
explain those
Yeah.
points at a high level, I mean, in a generic way, which is applicable for all the project. I will also ensure that our students who are working on SAP FICO now, I'll bring them to explain how they are working on the tickets, how they're receiving the ticket, how they're solving it, what kind of tickets they got it, so that those points will be helpful for you to talk to somebody else in your interview tomorrow. So whatever the
Okay.
knowledge discussions that we will do it completely real time.
Okay, okay. What you showed just before the Excel sheet, I have seen it, but there was no transaction code and IMG path that you were mentioned what you're going to configure. Okay, that's fine. You are not sharing with the screenshot. It's okay. But I don't see that path and T code also, right? But how the
It
user
will be
will
there.
be,
It will be there.
it will be there for everything. What you
Configs configs will be there wherever it is required. Only there I'll put whatever is straightforward. I don't put it because tomorrow I don't want you to go based on any document. You have to work based on the scenario, based on the requirement in any project.
yeah.
You
Yes,
will
I
find the T
understood
code
that.
here, yeah, and
Okay.
then wherever path is required, only there I'll put.
Okay. 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 I
Okay,
have
I
one more.
don't want anybody to get used to this logic, this method. This is not going to help you in the project tomorrow. When we know it, we're not supposed to do it.
Where there is a required, you are given for sure, right?
Wherever it is required, you will find it. If you see there, Wherever it is required, T codes, where you are going to assign this form, it is listed. But don't expect that I'll be giving in a structured manner or in a PDF content with a screenshot. That way I don't do it. Because I
Yeah,
want
it's
you
fine.
to remember it. I want you to know it. In case if I'm asking you at any random time, where do you assign this? I don't want you to think that, okay, my material is there, my document is there, let me refer it. Nothing will be there. You have to keep it in your mind. Meaning you
Yeah.
have to remember things in such a way that there is no need that you have to refer back any existing content. That will give you laziness. You feel that, okay, material is there, when it is required, I'll open it. But your
Mm.
material will keep on accumulating, right? Your recordings will keep on accumulating.
Okay. Yes, yes.
Alright, if
That's
you
good.
look at
Yeah.
the configuration, for me to put configuration screenshots for a topic, that will make my life more easier, but your life more complicated, because for every topic, if I start putting screenshot, every topic will go minimum 20 pages, even if I
Mm.
put screenshots in the document. Now, at the end, when you refer this 20 screenshots, you don't understand anything. The whole objective why I did those 20 screenshot may be based on a single line that I listed here. I would have listed a single line here. Okay, I'll put the single line. From this single line, I'll go up and then I'll do this config.
Okay. Okay, one more question. If I keep 3 years for as a supporting, so how many tickets means what is the importance of the ticket? How many tickets by the supporting person will get usually?
Tickets is completely independent of the project and of the company. It is no standard. Sometimes you may be getting 10 tickets a day. Sometimes you may be getting 10 tickets in a month. Sometimes maybe 3, 4 tickets in a month. It depends on to which project you're working, from when your client is using the system. You have new projects which are gone live and which are completed the hypercare support. They are in now AMS support. Then there may be more supporting tickets you may be getting. Those who are already using SAP from last 5 year, 10 year, system is almost stabilized. All the users are aware why errors are coming, what they need to do. Rarely you may be receiving tickets.
Okay, but in your classes you will be sharing the tickets. Means sample of tickets. What is the critical tickets? What is means actually how the tickets will be raised? Everything it will be covered, right?
That I'll show. During the configuration, I will show all the possible mistakes, all the possible errors that you will be receiving when you're working on that particular area. That's where I'll split different scenarios. To do this, if you don't define in this way, this is not going to work. Similarly, you can tell user was trying to do this and then user is not able to get it because the setting was missing, or user is giving incorrect data. Ticket is nothing but end user facing a problem. Agree?
Okay, okay, Ajay. Thank you.
Right? End user will face problem in three areas. One is in master record, two is in transaction, three is in report.
Mm.
Right? At that level, whatever the possibility, what are all the requirements, how your client will use the system, in the similar way we will understand from the beginning, so that at any given point of time it will be easier for you to talk in a confident manner.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, understood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nishant,
Okay, when is the going? When is the real batch is going to start?
from Wednesday onwards I'm going to start the actual classes.
Okay, means we need to pay the fee by Wednesday.
By Wednesday, meaning
Okay,
from
thank you.
from Wednesday, those who already paid, only they will be given the record class link. The link will get changed from Wednesday onwards. It is not the same link.
Okay, they will be able to get the recording, but who will not get, they can attend, right? Classes.
No, no, no. The regular sessions will be only for those who already paid the fee, not for everyone.
Okay, okay, sure. We'll ping you personally
Okay.
for fee
Yeah.
payment. Thank you.
Yes, good morning, sir. Nishant here.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yeah, this course will be covering the controlling aspect also, right? So as you said,
Other than
you will
product
not be so
costing of COPA, all points from controlling are in depth.
okay. So if you
Okay,
want, if
COPA
you
product costing overview will be given. Other than that, cost center, cost element, internal order, AUC settlement, month-end activities, everything will be in detail.
okay. So after completing this course, if you want to do the advanced learning about this, can we connect with you for learning this?
Yeah, you can connect.
Okay, that will be charged separately, right?
CO will be charged separately, but you can attend the interview sessions even after your course.
And sir, what is the charge for costing, controlling?
Controlling, it will be same amount, 20,000 usually. But those who are already with me, it will not be 20,000, it will be lesser.
Okay.
Okay.
Because like before taking the session, I've informed that I'm interested for controlling. Okay, but
Yeah.
that time I think might be I got confused and I paid a full amount for FI. So can I get the enrollment there?
No, that batch will not start immediately. It takes some time, maybe approximately 2 months it will take. But here you
Okay,
will get sufficient controlling.
okay,
Okay.
okay, okay,
So
sure.
so you meant to say that will be the advanced learning session for controlling, right? So
Yeah.
here you will be teaching the
Basically,
basic
product costing
controlling.
COPA. Advanced controlling is nothing but COPA product costing, nothing else. Other than that, whatever is there, in depth, in detail, you will learn here itself.
Okay,
Okay. So
Okay.
we can
On
so we will first cover this FICO training and then we can go for this COPA training, right? If we wish
Yeah.
to.
When you're
Right?
talking about controlling, it deals only with product costing of COPA, nothing else. And straight away,
Okay.
COPA product costing it cannot be learned. There are so many prerequisites for it. All those
yes, yes,
prerequisites in detailed, in depth, you will be understanding here. Without this, we cannot or you cannot plan controlling. Not only with me, with anyone.
understood. Yeah,
And what
Okay.
will be the duration for that, sir?
It takes 3 months minimum
3 months.
because that is
Okay.
more logical. Basically, for the accounting, you have the fundamentals. Indian accounting or IFRS accounting, US GAAP accounting, you know the rules and regulations for accounting. According to rules and regulations, you need to do it. When it comes to
Okay.
controlling, there is no rule, there is no regulation. You can define your own rules. I can define my own rule, meaning how good you are at understanding the scenario, logic matters in controlling.
Okay. Okay. Two more questions. For starting from Wednesday, we need some system configuration on our laptop. Means we have to install some softwares and all. What all?
SAP logon
Can you?
pad, if you have this SAP logon pad, it is fine. If not, I will share the installation file, instructions how to install it.
Okay. Other than that, we want to.
Nothing
Other than
required.
no software required, right? To.
No, nothing
Uh,
is required. Only this one is sufficient.
okay. And the link which we will be providing to join the class, it will be directly we click and we go, or we have to install separate software for that to
No,
go on that
directly.
link.
The way that you joined now, the similar way. Go to application.
Okay, okay, okay. So only
Okay.
SAP login pad we will be giving. Okay,
Only that will be required. That I will share it in the group. Once we start the regular classes, I will share all those details in the class.
okay. And this class recording and this interview sessions recording, we will
You
have
will get
access.
the same day in the Google Drive.
Okay, and how long we can access this recording? Means if you want to
1 year.
refer 1 year,
Yeah.
1 year.
1 year you can refer it. Yes.
Okay, 1 year access. We have validity for that. Okay.
Yes.
And if
After
we
that,
want to
this will
refer
become
into,
outdated. I may be teaching different things with different examples and all.
okay,
In that one
okay,
year,
so 1 year,
you don't find that this is helpful. You feel that I'm already aware of it. So at that moment, if you are
true, true.
in need of any topic and all, you can reach out to me.
Okay, okay. And for
Okay.
the server access, if you want to now this 4 months you will be giving, right, in this fee. But if you want
Yes.
to extend, we can pay it. We can pay and we can extend the server access for
You
practice,
can
right?
extend. Yes. If you want to do practice in a proper manner, you can
Mhm.
go for the paid server, which will be a different server. Not everybody will be using it. This free server, everybody will be using it. Everybody in the sense, the previous batch members also may be using it,
Okay.
right? And if you are okay with it, you can use the free server also. It is fine. Or if you want to opt for paid server, you can opt paid server as well.
Okay. That is for 3 months. What you told 1,500, right?
1500 at the beginning, it is not required. Initially, you can use the free server only. Once you feel that
Okay.
yes, now I'm able to feel comfortable, confident, then you can pay 1500, get the server for 3 months, and then make maximum from those 3 months. Meaning set up
Yeah.
all the configurations and all. Initially, it is not required because initially, first 1 month, I
Right.
don't do any configuration in SAP. It's all about theoretical sessions. We will be understanding, making ourselves comfortable with the screen, content, terminology, example, scenario. Then only we will do the config.
Okay. Clear. Clear.
No.
Actually, I'm a working professional, so my office is from 8 to 6 in the evening. But I'm trying to get into the batch 6 because anyway you will be having the class recording, so I'll be watching
Yeah,
this
yeah.
in the evening only.
Yeah, you can refer it.
So,
You can refer it
yeah,
in the
on the
evening session also. You can attend if you require. If you are already working, you can attend the evening session also. Ping me separately. I'll tell you how to attend.
yeah, basically I'm an end user in the current company, so
Okay.
I'm working in SAP
Consultant.
FI.
Okay.
Not as a consultant, but as an end user. So in finance and
Okay.
accounting domain. Yeah. So after the class is over, you will be uploading it on the same day, so that while returning back from the office, I can watch that video, right?
Since it
Through
is
video.
morning batch, within
Yeah.
3 hours, recording will be available. 3 hours from the class is over, a recording will be in the drive.
Okay. Okay. No problem.
Meaning
So
it will be over by 9 o'clock. By 12 p.m. IST, it will be in in the recording to refer.
fine. No problem. Then if I miss the live class, I will watch the recordings in the evening. So I will be uh,
Yeah.
in line. Yeah. Clear from my
Okay.
side. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Was it Shichan? Manjunath?
Sir, are you taking revision session per every weekend? For what are the contents or topics you have covered in last
Yeah. On
6 months?
Saturdays, usually we will have the same session. Saturday session is either a revision session or a general discussion about doubts, clarification, and all.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more question. Sir, after completion of this duration course, if you want to pay, sir, it means we have to pay in same amount or what, sir?
After this, if you want paid server, at any time you
Yeah,
can take paid server. It will cost you 1500 for three
in
months
same amount,
access.
right? Okay, okay.
But
Okay,
this
sir.
is
Thank you.
server I will share only with our students, not for outsiders. These
Okay,
servers
sir.
are exclusively created for our students' practice only, not for outsiders. No outsider will be there using our server. It is exclusively used by our batch members only, previous batch or current batch.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Uh, since most of the users will be using the same server, the speed will be slow, or we can means the system
No,
will
no,
be
no.
slow,
It will
or
not. It will not be slow because in the paid servers, users will be limited. I'll not create so many users there. It will be limited users. If users are increased, then I'll get another new server created. Because this is
okay,
anyways
okay,
paid server. There's no point I'm using multiple users in the paid server. You're finding difficulties will not happen. That's the reason it is a paid server. Limited users will be there.
Okay, and initially when we will be practicing on the common server, system will be slow or it will be means okay.
See, in any server, even in the real time, one setting can be updated by one person only. Meaning, if I am doing a configuration, if I am doing a setting, another person cannot do the same setting until I come out from the screen. This is common
Okay.
even in real time.
Yes.
Okay. In the paid server,
Sir.
usually what will happen at the beginning, as everybody will be doing the same practice, you may be finding the locked entry screen. You need to make sure anything that you have to understand, decide what you are going to set up, you have to think before logging into SAP. The same logic, I'll make you understand the same logic, I'll make you get habituated right from the beginning. When you go to SAP, it is supposed to be like a data entry, your config. You're not supposed to think from SAP. Keep the SAP screen open, new entries. Don't think like a writer, poet, what I need to put it here. Not required. Assume, take an example, take a scenario, write everything in the Excel sheet. The same thing that you do it in a project. Everywhere you see that every project requires business blueprint.
Okay. Clear.
Right? In every project, there is a business blueprint, business requirement, or BRE document, business requirement document. Without getting the business process, without getting the business requirement, nobody will configure the system in SAP. Am I correct? When you do
Yes.
not know what is the process, what is the requirement, you do not know what to configure. Even though you are good at configuration, without the requirement, you are not supposed to do it. So
Yes, sir.
what you will
Clear.
do, even when you're practicing, you should do the same way. Here you don't have any client. You have to assume yourself as a client. Take any one business process, business example, understand it. Try to write down in the Excel sheet, okay, I need to do it. After doing it, this is what my expected result. And to get only that result, what settings are required, define only such a setting, not everything. It's not a trial and error, it has to be sure shot. I want to make this functionality. I want to execute this scenario. For this, what settings are required? Only those settings with help of which setting or what setting this functionality is working. Then you will conceptually understand, okay, if system has to work in this way, I have to maintain settings in this way. Here there is a control. If you are doing everything in one go, if you are practicing it, you will not understand even though everything is working fine. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Which setting is allowing you to do or execute what scenario, you will not understand because your config is in general. That way we don't do it.
Okay. Clear,
And
sir.
as I mentioned,
Thank you.
no configuration documents and all will be shared. That very well you can get it from the Google. Here you are only understanding the concept, fundamentals, with which even you can learn on your own. Once you complete it 2 months or 2.5 months, you will be able to understand, experiment, do the configuration on your own on the topics even which I do not teach. Meaning you will gain that confidence, you will gain that knowledge. As a consultant, that is what is required. Tomorrow, when you're in a project, you're not going to work on the things that you're already aware of it, right? Many things will come into your queue in your project as your task, as your work, which you may not have worked on before, or you may not be even aware of. Agree? Every time you cannot go for a training, right? You should have your own understanding, approach, logic. How do you move forward if you do not know something, but you have to work on it? How do we think? How do we understand? Those logics is what you are going to understand from me. Meaning that consulting technical things, that consulting mindset, approach, logic, conceptually you will be gaining from me, not the configurations. That anyways we will do it, but that is not the objective. As I mentioned, the objective is to know the configuration. It is free of cost. You can get it from the open sources. Yeah. Chandu.
Yeah, hi sir. Good morning.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good morning.
uh, Sir, in the resume after completion of the course, in the resume we have to keep the project details, sir.
Yes, you have to put.
Yeah, how we can put, sir, in this course related project, sir?
No, those I will share the samples. How you need to put all those things, I will share. I'll take one session dedicatedly on it.
Yeah.
I'll
Will
make you
you?
understand all the points and all. Then
Okay.
I'll share sample resumes. I'll explain everything. Then you can proceed to create your resume. And
Yeah.
once you
Yeah.
create
Okay,
it,
sir.
you will send it to me. I'll review it. Then I'll tell if there are any corrections to be made.
Yeah. You will assist with it, right,
You
sir?
will be assisted. As I said, until you get the job, you will be with me, and all the support information that is required at every stage, I will be sharing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Right? In the
Yeah.
sessions,
That's
we will have different people in this section, and in the interview session, different people will be joining. They will also be talking. I'll make the others also to share their experience of the interview who attended. How was the interview? What questions they got it, and if they got any experience certificates or how they prepared their resume, what points they mentioned in their resume. I'll make the others also to talk so that you will feel more comfortable.
yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Sir,
Fine then.
how can I pay
Sir,
the fees, sir? I didn't attend the class from starting.
Yeah, fees you'll have to pay either using UPI or bank transfer. Put a message to me separately. I will share the details to process the payment.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
uh,
Okay.
sir,
Okay.
one more question. The previous batch that you were talking that if you pay you upfront 20,000, you can access the previous batch recording. So when was the previous batch started, sir?
It started 3 months ago.
Okay. Means
You
this
will
year
find
only it has started.
approximately 90 sessions there, approximately 87 or 90 sessions, 90 regular sessions.
Okay, okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
And along with that, you will get approximately 90 more interview sessions. Overall, you will be having approximately 200 recordings.
So interview session is it been taken by you for by the what is about the interview session? Like is it mock interview taken by you?
No, 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 not mock interview. It's a different discussion altogether. We don't do any configurations in interview session. We will discuss about the
Okay.
topics. We take BRS. What is BRS? How you will work on BRS? What kind of questions you will get? What is the concept of BRS? All these kind of things we will be discussing from the interview point of view. And what
Okay.
information, what points you need to know regarding interviews, how you need to prepare for your interview, what topics are important. These content we will be discussing. In case if I am not available for any day to take the session, I may ask anybody from the previous batch or anybody who is already working in SAP FICO to share their experience. They will be sharing what they are doing currently in their project and all.
Sure.
So that you'll get to
Okay.
know practical points, what the other people are doing in their project now. Because most of the time we will be having a lot of doubts, questions in our mind. Okay, I'm learning SAP FICO, but what a FICO consultant does? See, when
Yes, sir.
I explain it in a different way, considering everyone. But when I make
Yes.
others to talk, they will be talking only on their work, right? What they're doing day in, day out. So that you'll get to know
Yes.
complete information. And somebody will talk about their functional specification, rise of object, which they worked. They'll tell the same scenario, what they are working on, how they wrote FS, what is the requirement, they'll explain. In case if anybody is having difficulties in understanding, I'll elaborate that, the same requirement. Similarly, somebody will talk about their support tickets, what kind of support tickets they are getting. They will give so that you'll have all the content which is practical, which is real time. Whatever I am sharing at the same time, whatever our people are working in the projects, in the organization, they will also share their views, their experience.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Hello,
Fine.
sir.
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Which type of tools we are using in the implementation project, sir? Same servers like Jira, ServiceNow.
Yeah, yeah, same thing. Jira, ServiceNow, Solution Manager. There are different other tools. Same thing will be used.
In
In some
implementation, same.
projects, there will be implementation. It will not be there. This will be there after your implementation. During support, these tools will be come into picture.
In implementation, there is no tools we are using, right, sir?
No, 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 no tools. These tools will come into picture once your support begins
Okay,
to
sir.
track your change request, to track your service request, and then the incident.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank
Okay. Yeah. All right, fine then. So we will connect at the same time tomorrow morning. In case if you have any further questions to be discussed, You can put your questions tomorrow. All right. Fine then. Bye.
Thank you.